I was able to test the NOVUS Motion System for the second time at the Sim Racing Expo. And the motion system has developed into a real competitor for established motion system brands such as DBox in recent years. But is the motion system worth the higher price compared to a DBox Gen5?
Let's Go Race, the channel for virtual motorsport.
First, ein Info for my German-speaking viewers. Dieses Video ist auch mit deutschem Kommentar verfügbar. Den Link zum deutschsprachigen Video findet ihr in der Videobeschreibung. NOVUS has a classic 3DOF motion system, probably the most common motion system format in 2024. It has the three most important movements: tilt sideways, tilt forwards and tilt backwards. And the third movement is moving up and down, which is also the difference to a 2DOF seat mover. A small side note, there is a separate video for the two VPG steering wheels of the two setups, which can be found in the Sim Racing Expo playlist on YouTube and is also linked in the video description. One of the two steering wheels is the officially licensed Ford Mustang GT3 steering wheel. I think it's worth a look. The motion system does not have a vibration function as we know it from DBox. However, the NOVUS Motion System was really convincing in terms of pure movements. The movements just felt right. The movements were not too extreme as we know from some other 3DOF motion systems. And uneven sections such as bumps or curbs were displayed very precisely. At 11,600 euro, excluding VAT, just for the motion system with electronics, so without the rig in the video, it also has a big price tag. This set for the price mentioned could be attached to an aluminium rig from SimLab, for example. A DBox Gen5 is available here in Germany for less than 9,000 euro, including VAT. But at this price, you also have to add that the NOVUS Motion System with 100mm actuator stroke and up to 250mm per second movement speed has significantly more actuator stroke than a DBox Gen5 system with 38mm and is also significantly faster than the DBox system with only 100mm per second. You have to decide for yourself if it is worth it. Vibration feedback, which the DBox system already has integrated, can also be added in the form of bass shakers. If I were to buy a new motion system, then this system will definitely be on the list. Probably also in the top 3, as the price is still reasonable if you want something of quality. For a rally setup, I will definitely go for the NOVUS, because of the higher actuator stroke. For a Formula 1 setup, the actuator stroke is not quite so important in my opinion. So I would go for the DBox, as it is also the less expensive system. If you mainly drive GT3, you can't go wrong with either. For Nordschleife drivers, I would probably recommend the NOVUS, simply because of the more suitable specifications. It should be clear, but I still will mention it. Of course, these are all personal preferences, and they don't come from a long-term study, but from a short test at the Sim Racing Expo 2023 and 2024. If the price doesn't matter, I will probably choose the NOVUS system and buy some bass shaker. Maybe I can install the NOVUS system on my simulator in the future, who knows what the future will bring. At the moment, I have an old DBox system installed, which unfortunately doesn't work very well anymore, and there seems to be no more support from DBox. I've been in contact with DBox for the last 2 years with no progress, so who knows which motion system will be installed in my setup in the future. At the expo, however, I also tested enough DBox Gen5 systems to be able to make a fair comparison with other systems. So my comparison is not based on my own motion system, but from new DBox Gen5 systems. I hope you enjoyed the short info and test video. More videos and tests from the Sim Racing Expo 2024 will be released in the coming weeks and have already been published. Among them are the new SimoCube active pedals, many new steering wheels and hardware from Acetec, Fanatec, Bavarian SimTech, SimLab, Cube Controls, Soulpack, Mosa, VPG, Conspit, GSI, a test with Assetto Corsa Evo and much more. If you have any further questions, please post them in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time.